Hi, this is Alex
And I'm Claudia, and we're on the couch.
with the House of God. And we'll dive right back into the myths of cellular detoxification and what are the things that you really need to watch out for. So, as we were saying in the previous episodes, detox is such a buzzword, and there's many ways of doing it wrong. And what I've witnessed is that unless you have all the elements, which means you need to change your nutrition, and that needs to happen gradually and systematically. You can't just dive into it, because if you've been on, a processed diet with a lot of animal products, especially, and then you hear, oh wait, Alex and Claudia eat only fruit and vegetables, let's just go and do that. We don't
Yeah.
need to join the program. A lot of people think that, and we'll just do it. And then I get messages a month later, 3 months later, where people say, I've been doing what you've been saying and I feel terrible. And that's because you haven't done it right. You haven't taken the time. You haven't taken the correct products. This is something I've honed my skill of cellular detox for 7 years now. And in fact, for 22 years prior to that, because I've been studying nutrition for so long from all angles. And just as Claudia didn't just become a personal trainer, she's been training her body her whole life. And it's through trial and error. So what you're getting from our programs and from our coaching really is the 30 plus years of expertise, experience, and studying.
So, Alex, tell me, how important is detox products, to
question.
assist the detoxification process?
Yes.
Because
Amazing
I have
question.
been in your kitchen, and I said that her kitchen there's every potion for any ailment in the body. She's got everything. And it's all natural. But what I want to know is, what can we start off with? What is the basic detox products that we can
Perfect
start
question.
off with detoxification?
Yeah. So I used to be a purist initially on this journey, and I gave up everything from being a product junkie to becoming a purist. But what I've learned is that because we are all so degenerate, we need all the help that we can get, but it needs to be the right help. So for example, I don't really work with isolates, meaning I don't work with vitamin C or calcium or iron. I work with whole foods only. So for example, vitamin C, we work with baobab powder because it's the highest in vitamin C. It's also high in calcium. It is highly bioavailable, and actually it also is high in iron. So it's really a whole food that is going to support your whole body. And in fact, it is something that I like to start people off with, especially when taking the Lymph Buster, which is our signature drink to help the lymph. And
does it boost your immune system?
It also, boosting the immune system always happens when we detox. So there's no such thing as really boosting the immune system, which is another myth. When people say take this to boost your immune system, boosting the immune system is equal to draining your lymphatic system, because when we free the body, then the body is free to deal with toxicity, which it is meant to. But unless we drain and eliminate, then the body becomes clogged up, which is really cellular degeneration and cellular constipation. And then the body needs help. And we need to understand that every single dis-ease, even every flu, is just the body's attempt to get rid of waste.
Yes.
So there's no such thing as real disease. A disease is just the body going, oh my God, I can't cope with all the stuff that I'm having to eliminate. And so it then becomes toxic and basically drowns in its own toxins. So yeah, products are super important, but they need to be the correct products. And
so give us three products that you think. So it's the powder.
So it's baobab powder is a great one to get things going. Triphala, which is a combination, it's an Ayurvedic remedy, and it's a combination of Amalaki, Bibilaki, and
Alex,
Haritaki.
it tastes terrible.
It tastes terrible.
I hate it.
I know. I know. But it is so effective. Initially, I used to recommend the powder. Now I have a bit more compassion for people. And
So we do the tablets?
We do the tablets. If you can do the powder, great. If you can't, totally fine. Take the capsules. And it starts to help move waste out of the body, to clean the colon, to help the digestive system, because we always need to start with the digestive system and the colon. Unless we start working there, all the other systems are still going to remain clogged up. After digestive system and colon, we need to start working on the liver. We need to work on the kidneys and the lymphatic system. So it's really important to work systematically. A lot of companies have amazing products, but they don't teach you how to do it systematically.
Okay.
Or they tell you to take all the things at once, and it confuses the body. And then also, depending on your constitution, your weakness, your health status, different things will work differently for you. And for example, we use a lot of great companies that have great products, but when you look at their dietary recommendations, some of them are shocking. And and I think this is what confuses a lot of people, because the products are really good, but then their dietary advice is just terrible. And then people go and follow that because maybe they feel like, oh, I don't want to follow Alex's program for whatever reason. I'm just going to go do that. I see it's the same
But
product.
I add on the supplements, or I add on the detox products.
But it's not the same story.
Okay, I understand.
So that is, and I've only learned this through my own process. And that's why gathering the correct information for me and then applying it to my body has been such a eye-opener, to realize, wow, most people just don't get detox right. The other important thing is moving the body correctly.
Oh, definitely.
So that you can detox efficiently. And then movement also will differ depending on where you are on your detox pathway, on your detox journey. And when you are very toxic at the beginning, you can't do too much movement, especially when you have a lot of heavy metal toxicity, because they're going to start recirculating and cause issues.
I do find that when you detox, the body does a lot of work on its own already.
Absolutely.
So the minimum exercises you do during the transitioning stage is okay.
Yeah.
So 15 minutes, 20 minutes, fast walking, is okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to go and, spend hours in gym.
No.
So detoxification, you actually have to rest the body.
Yeah.
More, because the body is doing the work on its own.
Yeah, and the healing happens when we're resting. So making sure that the sleep is really good, which then is connected to supporting the adrenals and also the endocrine system, which kind of is connected. Another super important part is when you're detoxing, you need to do enemas.
That is definitely, sorry, Alex, that is definitely an episode on its own.
Yeah.
Catch us next week.